Happy New Year, world! I'm Johnyliltoe, and I want to do something special for New Year's. So, yeah, it is now 2014. Welcome to the new year, an exciting adventure, or a really boring one, depending on who you are. Boring. Anyway, I decided that starting this year, I guess, because that's how it makes sense, I would be doing an analogy of my YouTube story for the past year. Something a little bit different, just to kind of get everyone up to speed on what I have been doing with the channel and my thoughts and my actions and da-da-da-da. Anyway, let's get on to it. So yeah, this was my first year on YouTube. I started in May, I think it was? March? Somewhere around there. Early 2013. Basically, I had a ton of time on my hands because I was unemployed and couldn't find a job. So I figured, hey, this YouTube thing is neat. That could be an interesting hobby. So what do I want to do? And I thought about it, and I'm like, well, what have I not seen that could be interesting? And what are my skills as a human being? So I knew I wanted to work on my voice, because I want to get into voice acting. I haven't really done much progress on that. But that was one kind of main stipulation. And I was thinking, and I figured, hey, I can write. So I decided to write stories. And then I realized I'm terrible at writing scripts, so I started improvising stories. And then I realized, hey, I haven't played games in so long! And this is probably the perfect excuse to get back into gaming. So I started doing Amnesia, as a lot of people do as their first Let's Play, alongside the occasional story video. And then people started actually watching my gameplay videos. Not a huge amount of interest in the story videos, so those have kind of phased out. I still kind of want to get back into doing them. I just still do them once in a blue moon, but yeah. So, started doing gaming videos. Kind of went with whatever I could get my hands on. More importantly, get the rights for, because I really did not want to have my channel shut down. And I started to realize that a lot of small indie games, one, aren't covered very often. Like, not every single game that comes out gets covered. And two, it's almost every time I can get the developers to agree to letting me use the gameplay footage. So that gets rid of all of those problems, except for YouTube still flags the videos. And I started doing that. So, made a focus on indie gaming, and I've grown. Eventually, my first big hit was the Papers, Please... the last episode in my Papers, Please demo, and I still haven't done the full version. I own it. I bought it, of course, but I still haven't actually played it. I should do that sometime. Anyway, the last video in that series got a whopping, I think it's close to 15,000 views, and that's by far the largest amount of views I've gotten on a single video so far. And that kind of just was self-contained. Got a few subscribers from that, but not too many. Most people watched it and then went on their way. I think just looking for the end of Papers, Please. So, yeah, time went on. Things got a little bit slow. I think it was in October I decided that I wanted to take a little bit of a break to play some games that I couldn't record, namely, what was it? Dark Souls. Really excited for Dark Souls 2. This time I'll try not to disappear on you guys. And Breath of Fire 4. So I've got a huge game pile behind me right now, actually, that I have not played. A lot of old games from the PlayStation era, Yeah, I guess those would be old by now. Wow. And, yeah, there are so many games I have not played at all. But I kind of want to stick with the channel. It's a lot of fun, and I love making videos for you guys, so I'll probably not take major breaks again anytime soon. Maybe try to try to balance things a little bit better. Yeah, then Pixel Piracy came out. I saw it come up on IndieDB. Picked up the demo, started doing a playthrough because, hey, it looked like a pretty interesting game. I'm all for the roguelikes. And then I realized, hey, people are actually watching this. And it doesn't really have an end, as far as I can tell. So I just kind of kept doing it, and people kept watching it. And so every day, except for possibly today, I might not have the time, I'm sorry. I have been doing new videos for Pixel Piracy, and it's still going strong. People still love it. I still love it. My other series are not doing nearly as well, which is kind of sad. I really like Valda's story, but no one watches it. Tear. It's a good game. It's a really good game. You should watch it. Anyway. And yeah, that kind of leads us to today. It is now 2014, we've got another year ahead, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. My YouTube New Year's resolution is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think that should be easy, at the rate we're growing, hopefully. Fingers crossed. You guys could really help me out there. Share the word, spread the word, share my videos. Yeah, that's awesome. That would be a big help. And even just watching the videos, I love you guys for it. So, thanks. I hope you all have a great 2014, and I will see you in the new year.